Welcome back to Career Talk. I'm Cole Sperry, managing editor over here at Optum Careers. Today, we're going to talk about why might location be important when searching for a job. And no, it's not your obvious answers for relocation. As you begin your job search, one important factor to consider is going to be location. The location of a job can have a significant impact not only on your career, including the opportunities available to you and your earning potential, but much more. So today, let's dive into this topic. First, some industries are located in certain areas. The location of a job can often be linked to the industry it belongs to. For example, if you are interested in a career in finance, New York City might be a prime location due to its abundance of financial institutions. Similarly, if you're looking for a role in the tech industry, Silicon Valley or Seattle might be your best bet. Certain industries tend to be clustered in specific geographic areas, which can make it easier for you to find job opportunities in your desired field. By doing research on the industries you are interested in and the cities where they might be most prevalent, you can increase your chances of finding a job in that field. If your target industry offers remote work opportunities, they may still list a location on their job postings. By knowing which locations your target companies are concentrated in, you can better find them when you're searching those job listings. It's going to make it easier to uncover those in different job boards. And this is going to enable you to find more job leads in less time and maximize your job search ROI. It can also increase the opportunities available to you when you limit your job search to a specific location. You're also limiting the opportunities that are available. If you're open to relocating, you can significantly increase the number of job openings that you could apply for. Even expanding your job search to other cities or even other states can open up a whole new world of possibilities. If you're flexible with that location, you can pursue jobs that might not be available in your current city or town. This can lead to exciting career opportunities and help you achieve those professional goals that you're trying to achieve. It can also increase your earning potential. And here's what I mean. The location of a job or regions may offer higher salaries for certain jobs due to factors such as cost of living, competition for talent, industry demand, things like that. For example, a job in San Francisco might come with a higher salary than the same job in a smaller city in Boise, Idaho. By being open to different locations, you can potentially increase your earning potential and improve your overall financial situation. Sometimes expanding your geographic reach, even just a few miles, can make a big difference. You don't necessarily have to relocate to increase your earning potential. For example, if you live in Riverside, California, commuting 15 to 20 miles west into Orange County or LA can easily add another 15% or more to your annual salary. When researching salary ranges, be sure to check nearby cities as well for those potential salary changes. It may be worth it to commute just a little more if the salary is there to merit the time spent. What do you do though if a location isn't listed on a job ad? Sometimes job postings may not list a specific location. This makes it really difficult whether you're trying to determine if it's a good fit for you and conduct salary research on top of that. In these situations, it's really, really important to do your homework. One way to find out more about the job's location is to look up the company's headquarters or its main office. This could give you a sense of where the company is based, where you might be expected to work, if it's a hybrid role, where you might have to actually drive to on that every now and then Wednesday, which becomes every Wednesday, and what the job also might pay. Additionally, you can always reach out to the company's HR department, their hiring manager, ask them, hey, where's this job located? And even if it's remote, where's it based out of? This can help you determine whether or not it's going to meet your needs and your preferences. Sometimes there's multiple job locations that are listed on a job listing. This can be a great opportunity for someone who's open to relocating and looking for work in different areas. It can really maximize the number of jobs you can apply to in a short amount of time. When applying for a job with multiple locations, I think it's important to consider each location carefully. You want to research those cities, research those regions. Where is the job offered? Get a sense of the culture, the cost of living, and other factors that can impact your decision. Talk to some people maybe that are already there, because often what you find on the internet and then you get there, it's night and day sometimes. It's also important to consider any potential relocation or travel requirements for the jobs. If you're open to working in multiple locations, you may need to be prepared to travel or relocate as needed. Different locations may pay different salaries based on those locations. It's just, there's a lot going on. It's important to research salaries based on each location, and make sure you ask someone, ask HR, the talent acquisition, the recruiter, whoever you're talking to about those salary bands during the interview process. So it's crystal clear. Remote work has been on the rise since the pandemic back in 2020, but it's not always clear whether a job is 100% remote or if it's hybrid or if it's kind of remote. You can't always trust what the listing says because they're categorized in these job boards. And so sometimes companies don't have the option. If it's partial remote, they either click remote or they don't, and they don't know what to do. So even if a job listing states the job is remote, you'll want to ask early on to confirm that it truly is, especially if you're not interested in relocating for this job or interested in driving to an office 1, 2, 5 days a week, whatever it might be. Even if the job offers remote work, many companies still give preference to local candidates. So searching for remote jobs within your current city, surrounding cities, your region, or where you're willing to relocate to, that can really give you an edge over other people. You need to know that. So even with remote jobs, location is still really important to your strategy. Let's talk about location on your resume. In general, when it comes to your resume, it's important to be clear and specific about your location. This can help potential employers understand where you are based and whether or not you're open to relocating for a job. When they do a search, a lot of times they will do a radius search around a certain zip code, a certain city, and show me everybody that applied within 15 miles of this city. And so having that on there, that anchor text, is going to benefit you in those cases. The best way to list your location on a resume is include your city and state. Put it in your contact information, probably at the top in the header of that resume. Most experts agree that including your full address is unnecessary. It can even make your resume look outdated. Unfortunately, scams are rampant these days online, and putting your full address on a resume could open you up just to some unnecessary risks. If you're open to relocation, you may want to consider putting that phrase next to your current city and state, or just replacing it altogether with open to relocation. You could include cities that you are open to relocating to. However, I think it's kind of redundant to list them. If you're applying for a job opening, it's generally assumed that you're open to relocating for that job at that location. That's why you're applying to it. So simply open to relocation is probably good enough for you. Now, if you're applying to remote work opportunities, consider removing the location from your resume entirely. Some companies give preference to candidates who are local or in the same time zone. Including your location could disqualify you before a hiring manager or recruiter even gives you the opportunity to speak with them. It may be better to omit your location from your resume when you're not local. If you're unsure about what to do, we've got a great video on our YouTube channel, and we've also got an article at optumcareers.com called A/B Testing Resumes, and you can use that to find out what's going to work best for you. So in summary, expanding your job search locations, even slightly, could increase your salary potential by 20% or more without even relocating. Knowing where companies are based can help you identify potential job opportunities faster, even for remote roles. When you know the company's location, the job's location, you can perform more accurate salary research, and this is going to help you prepare for negotiations. And lastly, knowing where the company is based can also help you determine whether to list your address on your resume, leave it off, put open to relocation, whatever. If you found this insightful, helpful, like it, share it with a friend, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you back for another episode of Career Talk.